What's going on YouTube? It's your boy, The Blue Obsession. I'm back for another video bringing you guys my pickups for the month of May and June. I know I'm way late. I'm going 2 months on this pickup video. I've just spent a lot of time with my family lately. I've been working, just kind of really, trying to focus on life, but I haven't gone anywhere. I've been getting some questions about if I've shut my channel down, if I'm deleting my channel. That's not the case. I just been taking some time to myself. I'm gonna do this just like I did my last pickup video for, I guess it was April, where I just already have them on the shelf. I pulled them out. I'm gonna show them real quick. I'm not gonna talk a lot about them, just kind of show you what I picked up. Don't forget to hit that subscription button if you haven't already. I love doing these videos. I should probably put them out more often, but I fit them in when I have time. I don't want to take away time from my family when I can spend time with them. But hit that subscription button, hit the notification button so you do get notified when the new videos come out. Follow me on Instagram. That's where I actually spend a lot more of my time. It's a little easier for me to manage, and I keep up with that more often, so I post a lot on there. Let's get into this update. It's well over 100 pickups. It's like 110 or so. And yeah, let's just dive right into it. So here's kind of the big overview. Let's go ahead and dig into everything I picked up for the months of May and June. Up here, it's really hard to get to because this shelf is over 8 feet tall, but I got a couple of these SNL best of, Phil Hartman, Christopher Walken, and Will Ferrell too. I had the first one. Picked those up at Half Price Books for like $2 a piece. Usually those are in the clearance section, so I'm kind of just picking those up as I get along when I can find them cheap. Also snagged season 10 of Big Bang Theory. It's one of my favorite shows. I'll be honest, I probably haven't seen past season 5. I just have not had time to get caught up. But I found season 10 at Half Price Books for like $10, so that's pretty good because most places still want like $25 for it used. Picked up season 10. Picked up Reno 911, the complete series from a Facebook seller. Gave me a hell of a deal. One of my favorite shows when it was on TV. I love to revisit those, so I went ahead and picked that up as well. Let's see, let's do some Schwarzenegger real quick. Picked up Raw Deal. It's Half Price Books in the clearance for $2 on DVD. This does not have a Blu-ray release in print right now in the US. I believe there is one over in the UK, but it's a little pricey. So I picked that up on DVD, and I had to just get this because it has a cool slipcover for it. DVD, $1 at Half Price Books. I have it on Blu-ray, of course, but the DVD was pretty cool with the slip. Had to pick up the new slipcover for the Terminator. You know me with my Terminator stuff, and Terminator comes out with a new slipcover about once every 2 years, so that's probably my 5th or 6th copy of the Terminator, but looks really cool with the new slip on it. And quick shout out here for this Commando steelbook. That came from a YouTuber, fellow YouTuber, Ryan1988. His name's Justin. He's got a YouTube channel. He's a cool dude. He's one of the guys that I've been following before I even had a YouTube channel. He messaged me one day, wanted to hook me up with it as just a gift. He said he really likes my videos, my channel. So dude, Justin, you the man. That is an awesome steelbook. It looks amazing with my other Schwarzenegger steelbooks here on the shelf. So if you don't already follow him, go check him out, Ryan1988. He's got a cool collection, good horror collector, stuff like that. Let's see. So I got a couple other Schwarzenegger pickups. Terminator Genesis came out on 4K. In the month of May, I believe, and Escape Plan also came out on 4K. There is actually a second one now, but I don't think Schwarzenegger's not in it, and I think it was a straight-to-home release. It is Stallone, but yeah, so I haven't seen that one yet, but I did have to get Escape Plan because it is Schwarzenegger. A couple G-Kids pickups. I found Boy in the World at FYE for really cheap. Mary and the Witch's Flower came out in May. Haven't watched it yet. Looks like a really cute film. And Satellite Girl and Milk Cow was another one of these new G-Kids release animes that looks pretty good. Got it for free off Amazon with some points. Also picked up Ghost in the Shell 2.0 just because I got it really cheap. And The Girl Who Leapt Through Time. I read a lot of good reviews about that one, so I'm looking forward to checking that one out. Let's see, let's jump over to, let's get some DVDs knocked out real quick. Picked up 80 Days Around the World in 80 Days, sorry. Jackie Chan, I think Schwarzenegger actually plays a small part in it. I can't remember. I haven't seen it since I was a kid. Found it for $2 at Half Price Books. This out of print 101 Dalmatians. I've actually paid about $10 for it at Half Price Books, but it's out of print. So I was really happy to find it because eBay wants outrageous amount of money for it. All the sellers there. And of course you can pick up 102 Dalmatians a little cheaper. It's not as desirable, but it's still good having the collection. So I also picked that up in the month of May, I believe. Had to get Airheads only because the Blu-ray release is out of print right now, and that's one of my favorite movies, man. It's awesome. You got Brandon Fraser and Steve Buscemi and Adam Sandler. It's a really funny comedy. Chris Farley's even in it. So I had to just pick it up because it was really cheap and I wanted my collection until I can get it on Blu-ray. Mouse Hunt, another good childhood favorite movie of mine. Found it at Half Price Books. I don't think this has a Blu-ray release. Picked it up for a couple bucks. Rat Race, one of my wife's favorite comedies. She could watch this movie over and over and over. Does not have a Blu-ray release that I know of in the United States, so I picked that up for a couple bucks. Moving down to the Disney. Yeah, the next one of the collection, signature collection came out, Peter Pan. Picked that one up, so I now have the Diamond Edition and the signature anniversary edition of Peter Pan. Ooh, let's see. Incredibles came out on 4K just in time for Incredibles 2. It's now in the theater, so I had to revisit that one. I haven't seen it in a long time, so I'm looking forward to watching the second one now. Let's see, we got Wrinkle in Time, which is another Disney movie that just came out. So I picked that one on 4K. I'm trying to get all the movies on 4K as they come out, along with obviously having them on Blu-ray, just because Disney's something I do really enjoy to collect. Let's see, got Bears, one of the Disney nature films. Oh, I also did get Chimpanzees with my points for Disney Movie Rewards, along with Monkey Kingdom. So I got all three of those for free. Plus I already had Earth, I've had for a while. So good to have those. I'm still missing a few more of those Disney nature films. My daughter really enjoys watching them. I actually enjoy watching them. So I had slips for them, but I've sold the slips off just because got some good money for them. Some Disney Movie Club exclusives. You got Freaky Friday, the original, and the remake with Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis. Picked up Mighty Ducks 2 and 3. Just needed those in the collection because I had the first one. Holes came out on the Disney Movie Club. Three Musketeers as well. And the original Parent Trap and the remake with Lindsay Lohan came out. There's a couple new, I think they're Winnie the Pooh movies coming out on the Movie Club this month on the 24th, I believe. So I'll be picking those up. I love these Disney Movie Rewards, and now that on Disney exclusive releases, and now that I'm a VIP member, I get a really good deal on that. So looking forward to picking those up. Let's move down. I got pretty serious about finishing out my DC animated original movie collection with slips. So actually I picked up all these except for like 4 or 5 of them in the month of May and the beginning of June with slips. Buddy on Facebook, Will, he hooked me up big time. He had all these slips available, gave me a good deal on them. So I got Superman Doomsday, Batman Gotham Knight, which doesn't have a slip in the US, unfortunately. Green Lantern First Fight, Superman Batman Public Enemies, Justice League Crisis on Two Earths, Batman Under the Red Hood, Batman Year One, Batman Superman Batman Apocalypse, All-Star Superman, Green Lantern Emerald Knights, Justice League Doom, Superman vs. Elite. I do still need a slip for that one. You got the Batman, The Dark Knight Returns Part 1 and 2, Superman Unbound, Justice League Flashpoint Paradox, Justice League War, Son of Batman, the newer release of Batman Assault on Arkham, Justice League Throne of Atlantis. I did also get Batman vs. Robin. I just forgot to pull it out. Justice League Gods and Monsters. Already had Bad Blood. Justice League versus Teen Titans. Batman the Killing Joke. Already had Justice League Dark. Batman Return of the Caped Crusaders. I really love that slip. Already had that one. And then, of course, the more recent releases, you have Batman vs. Harley Quinn, Batman vs. Two-Face, Batman Gotham by Gaslight, Suicide Squad, Hell to Pay, and Batman Ninja. So I have gotten all the, I guess it was like 32 or so of the DC animated with slips, minus the Superman versus the Elite. Still need to track that slip down. And I think there's one more I'm missing. I just can't remember which one it is right now. So I picked all those up, went kind of crazy, but eBay and Half Price Books. I spent some time up in Dallas working in May, so I hit up like 4 Half Price bookstores up there just because I don't typically hit those stores. I live in Austin, so it was good to visit those, picked up a lot. Of course, got Black Panther on 4K. I actually really enjoyed that film a lot. I know it's got some mixed reviews, but I really enjoyed it a lot, so really happy to have that one in the MCU. Of course, I cannot wait to own Infinity War, which comes out later this year. I think not too long ago, maybe August or something like that. And of course, Ant-Man and the Wasp comes out in the theater. So looking forward to watching those. I know I'm rambling on and on, so let's keep going. Then it's all the A to Z titles. I pulled them all out, so let's go through them real quick. I got Arthur and the Invisibles, the 2 sequels. That's what something my wife really was looking for. Found it at FYE. Finally picked up the Christopher Nolan Dark Knight trilogy, Batman films, Christian Bale, my favorite Batman. Not my favorite Batman, but you know, one of my favorite Batmans. So picked those up on 4K. I sold the slips off just because I didn't need the slips. Better Watch Out, good Christmas movie, Christmas horror really, that I have not seen yet, but looking forward to watch it. Breakfast at Tiffany's. Let's see, The Brothers Grimm, Butterfly Effect, one of my favorite Ashton Kutcher movies. I really like Ashton Kutcher. Love the show The Ranch on Netflix. The Commuter on 4K. I started watching it, haven't finished it yet. I need to revisit that one. End of Watch. Got that for $2 at a Goodwill. I upgraded Fury to 4K just because I really enjoyed the film. I need to revisit it on 4K. I'm sure it looks fantastic. Finally picked this one up. I know it has a 4K release, but I picked this up for like $7 brand new. It was still wrapped. So I went ahead and just put it in the collection. Not too, care too much about it. Happy Feet 2. Got the 3D and the 2D version. Got it real cheap. Let's see what we got here. Jonah Hex. One of those, I'm a big fan of Josh Brolin. Of course, he's been, all over the cinema these days. But picked that one up. We're gonna check it out. Got LA Confidential, Lakeview Terrace, Samuel L. Jackson, Land of the Lost. That's a funny Will Ferrell film. Danny McBride's also in it. Las Vegas, Legally Blonde 2. Got it real cheap. My wife wanted it for the collection. I already had the first one. Got the Lego Batman movie on 4K. I had the first Lego movie on 4K, so I had to get the Batman one on 4K. I still got to get Lego Ninjago, or whatever it is. I can't speak right now. Got the second Lost Boys, The Tribe. Already had the first and the third one, so got that in the collection. Got the Maze Runner Death Cure. Haven't seen that one yet. McFarlane USA, a Disney title. Milk. $1 Million Arm. Let's see what else I got. Monsters vs. Aliens was a cheap pickup. Let's see what we got here. Pacific Rim Uprising, just watched it on 4K. It looks fantastic. Actually was a decent film. I really loved the first one. So the second one was pretty good. People Like Us, haven't seen it. Peter Rabbit on 4K, haven't seen that one yet. Red Sparrow, looking forward to watching that one. Haven't watched it yet. Rising Sun, picked that up for $2 at a pawn shop. Sean Connery's in it, so can't be that bad. I like Sean Connery. The Rocketeer, got that on sale at Best Buy for like $11.99 or something like that. Shoot, Serenity, haven't seen it, but 4K, so I went ahead and picked it up. I didn't have it in my collection yet, so it was a good pickup for me. Space Warriors, got that at a pawn shop for $2. Star Wars, The Clone Wars, I didn't own it yet. Picked it up real cheap, haven't seen it yet. Let's see, this was, I think, one of those not half price, Dollar Tree pickups. You don't know nothing about it, but picked it up because it was $1. My wife likes when I spend $1 on a movie. Treasure Buddies, got that one for my daughter. True Grit, the remake. I had the first one on Blu-ray, so I had to get True Grit, the remake on Blu-ray. Volcano, one of my favorite Tommy Lee Jones films. Got it still wrapped from Half Price Books for $4.99. We're the Millers, that's a good comedy. I really enjoyed that one, got it real cheap. And let's see, we got Youth and Revolt. I had it on DVD, so I upgraded it to Blu-ray for a couple bucks. Oh, let's see. Oh, and I got a couple of these. This is my Halo Monopoly. Big Halo nerd, so it is what it is. These are some DVD pickups I got from my daughter. Looney Tunes, Christmas, Pooh's Heffalump movie, which when they put that on Blu-ray, I'll get it. I already had the Mini Adventures of Winnie Pooh on Blu-ray. Picked this up for $1 at Salvation Army, so I'll put it in her room so I can she can destroy it, watch it, whatever, and I don't feel so bad. Arthur and the Invisibles, that's the first one. My wife really wanted me to get that one in our collection. Found it real cheap at FYE. Looney Tunes Platinum Collection Volume 2 with the slipcover. Got it for $6 at Half Price Books, and it goes for like $24 plus on eBay, Amazon, so couldn't pass that up. I should get the other two. Has all the good classic Looney Tunes cartoons I grew up with. A couple Tom and Jerry collections, just because Tom and Jerry is one of my favorites as well. So happy to get those on DVD, probably $2 a piece at Salvation Army. Maybe I paid $1, can't remember. So some other just of my daughter's movies. So that's everything I've picked up in the month of June and, no, sorry, the month of May and June. And once again, just an overview of kind of how I rearranged the collection. All right, guys, there you have it. There's my May and June pickup update. I'm going to have another video coming out soon. That's going to be my collection of the E's and F's. And stay tuned to that. Thanks for subbing. Thanks for watching. And as always, see you in the next video. Have a great day.